everybody. Welcome to Katie in the Morning. I'm Katie Page, Director of Member Relations at the National Association of Healthcare Assistants. Gary always tries to make me laugh like 3 seconds before we go on set, and he usually makes it happen. So I just want to give a shout out to him, the man behind the scenes over there. Today we're going to talk about two different kinds of people in life. If you are looking to boost yourself in a positive way, boost yourself in your profession, then you need to surround yourself with the right people. So in the NACA Preceptor course, we talk about two kinds of people. There are energy suckers and energy givers. So today I'm going to break those down into into those two categories, and we're going to talk about those two kinds of people in a little bit of detail. The first one is energy suckers. They feed off negativity, make others feel inferior, and focus on things that are going wrong. Everybody has this. Lori refers to them as Negative Nancy or Downer Debbie in the facility. If you are having a bad day, if you come in, and we talked about this earlier on an earlier segment of Katie in the Morning, let's say you're one person called in, you have 2 extra baths, an extra set of vitals, a new admission coming in. The negative person, the energy sucker, is the one that is going to beat that into you the entire day. The one that is going to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it to every person that they see, anybody that will listen to them, any kind of audience they can get, they are going to talk to them about all the negative things that are happening in the day. So say this negative person is training a new CNA. They're the ones that are going to ridicule them on the first day, tell them, oh no, you're not doing that right, or this is the way you're supposed to do it, or I don't understand why you came to work at this facility to begin with. Those are the energy suckers, the ones that just make you feel gloomy, the ones that bring you down or can try to bring you down. I do want to invert there just a minute that the only people that can bring you down in life are the ones that you allow to. They can't bring you down, they can't ridicule you, they can't make you feel inferior unless you give them your permission to. So I just wanted to invert that for just a second. When it comes to the energy suckers, the main thing that you need to do is take their audience away from them. If they have nobody to talk to, eventually they're going to stop talking. They're going to kind of shut that negativity down. They're going to see that it's not impacting other people the way that they want it to impact them. There are energy suckers out there that don't even realize that they're doing it. It's just this habit, this persona that they've gotten into, that it's something they're used to doing. Maybe they were surrounded by negative people throughout their career, so it's just kind of this dark cloak that they wear, so to speak. That's a negative person, just so you guys know. There is ways that you can get them out of that. The main thing that you can do with an energy sucker is to compliment them on the things that they're doing right. Tell them, you come dressed every single day. I love your new scrub top. I love your new shoes. You did an amazing job with Mr. Smith today. People that get that recognition strive for that recognition afterwards. Once they get that taste of glory, they keep coming back for more. If you are a team of people who are trying to reduce the negativity, the best thing that you can do is get that positive team to surround those negative people. Influence them from the outside, really kind of just reprogram their mind to think in a different way while they're at work, to see things like we talked about earlier as potential rather than a problem. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk about those energy givers just a little bit.
Watch Grassroots Advocacy with Jeff Wellman. Thursdays at 2:30 Central on CNA TV.
Welcome back to Katie in the Morning. Today we're talking about two kinds of people, the energy givers and the energy suckers. We've talked about the energy suckers already, so let's just jump into the givers. Some of the characteristics of an energy giver are they support others, they find the positive in most situations, and find their confidence in lifting others up. These are ideally the preceptors in the facility, the ones who are training other people, the ones who know how to welcome them in a positive way to protect them from that negativity in their first 90 days of employment. A positive person, it's very hard to stay positive 24 hours a day. It's darn near impossible to do. But energy givers have this kind of aura about them. When it comes to supporting others, they don't do it because it's something that they find glory in or they find a reward in. They just do it to do it. They find the positive, like I said, in most situations. They can kind of bring those negative situations and flip them up to be a little more upbeat. They find confidence in lifting others up. This is just their way of kind of spreading that cheer. And like I said, energy givers, they're just that person that you want to be around all the time, the one that makes it fun, the one that makes it energetic, the one that tends to get more done because they do it in a positive way. I find it kind of interesting that you see a lot of energy givers working in memory care and dementia units. They just kind of have this welcoming thing about them that makes you feel comfortable with them right away. So if you're trying to identify that the energy suckers in your facility and you can't think of who that person is, a 9 out of 10 says that energy sucker is probably you. Like, it's really easy to identify the energy givers and identity. Energy givers can identify themselves as energy givers, while energy suckers have a tendency not to identify themselves as energy suckers. Does that make sense to you guys? Yes? Okay, just making sure. I'm just talking to myself up here. So if you're going to a facility and you feel like you're the energy sucker, use some of the tips from the previous segments about bringing down that diet of negativity, finding a way to break that habit, using those tips on your daily basis to turn yourself from an energy sucker to an energy giver. I thank you guys all for joining me today, and I will see you next time on Katie in the Morning.